The classic white shirt is of course considered to be an essential item in a closet, and whilst I do agree, I do also think that sometimes white shirts can be a little bit uninteresting if they are designed in a formulaic way. I love to invest in a good quality shirt, but for me, when it comes to justifying the premium, the shirt needs to have something that's interesting, unique, unexpected about it for me to feel like it's really earning its keep and that the investment ultimately is worthwhile. I sometimes feel that the collar is an aspect that we treat as just a functional part of a shirt's construction, and actually I think the collar is often very underrated in terms of its ability to completely change the look and feel and the register of a look. And I want to talk today about the shirt that I'm wearing because I am absolutely obsessed with this collar style. I believe it's called the Eton collar style, and I love this collar style so much that I ended up buying it in 3 different colors. I bought it in the white, which I'm wearing today. I bought it in a gorgeous periwinkle blue, and then I bought one in navy blue stripes with a white background and with a white collar. And these shirts are from a brand that I am really liking at the moment when it comes to shirts, because they offer something that just feels a little bit more interesting and unique, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And the brand is called Sabline. The designer of the shirt is a guy called Charles Sabline, I believe, and he used to work, I understand, with lots of luxury houses, one of whom is one of my favorite brands at Saint Laurent. And I came across this brand on Net-a-Porter probably about a year ago. As mentioned, I ended up buying 3 of the shirts because the collar style I am absolutely converted by. There is something about the Eton style collar that just provides a much more poetic look and energy to a shirt. So when it comes to high-rise style shirts, I love buttoning the shirt all the way up to the top. I'm not really entirely sure why, but it just very much aligns with my personal style. I do sometimes wear shirts open, but more commonly, if it's a silk shirt that has a bit more movement, this one is but this one is a cotton shirt, 100% cotton shirt. And again, buttoning it up to the top is just very in keeping with how I like to wear shirts in my personal style. And to add a little bit more, I guess, attention to that gorgeous Eton style collar, I have paired it with a 3-strand pearl necklace, which I just think adds that certain, I guess, style element to the look. And then when it comes to the trousers that I'm wearing, I'm gonna wear something that I do not wear enough, and that basically is denim, specifically dark blue denim. So I have had this pair of boomerang style jeans for quite some time. I bought these from the brand Frame. I bought this also from their Atelier range. It came in lots of different colors. It came in a few colors. I ended up buying it in the navy blue and in the black. I don't think they have this particular style anymore. And I know boomerang jeans have been on trend for quite some time, and I'm not really seeing them as something that I'm gonna only wear once the trend is over. The style of the boomerang jean is very much in keeping with construction and volume that I sometimes like to play with. So I see this being something that will definitely continue to hopefully add value in my closet for some time. Now, the one thing that I absolutely hate about wearing white shirts is it is almost impossible to not get a stain on it. And I actually got this back from the dry cleaners and I have already stained it. I'm not even gonna tell you where. I'm simply gonna pretend that it's not there. So if you've seen it, just pretend that you haven't actually seen the blemish. Very annoying. However, it is still something that I love to style. So let's get straight into how I'm going to be pulling this very simple look together. So I really like the dark blue color of this denim, and I think it goes so incredibly beautifully with a crisp white shirt. And this is a style of jean and actually a color that I just don't wear enough, which makes me so annoyed because I actually love jeans, I love denim, and it's something that I want to incorporate into my style a lot more regularly. And in terms of the vibe and feel of this look, obviously the shirt is quite smart, and I think buttoning it all the way up, I think actually adds to that kind of smartness. But again, the collar for me adds that softness, adds that poetry that I I'm calling it, but also I think feminizes the look as well. In terms of my personal style code, I love the balance and juxtaposition of masculine and feminine styles, and this look for me is literally the epitome of that tension and of that juxtaposition. So I've basically slightly pulled the shirt over the denim, just like this. It's much more my style, just in terms of how I want the proportions to fit. I think that the barrel style denim really creates great proportions when it comes to pairing it with the white shirt. The white shirt, whilst it obviously has that gorgeous Eton collar, the shape of it in terms of the body is quite classic. It's quite slimline, and therefore the barrel jeans is really where the volume of this look is going to come from. And I absolutely love it because it's so simple, minimal effort, and I think actually quite effective and very much my style. And it's a gorgeous day in London, and therefore this is perfect for spring weather where you probably don't even need a jacket. And I also think beyond the pearl necklace that I'm wearing, this happens to be one long necklace that I've wrapped 3 ways. I will link it below because I'm really enjoying wearing pearl necklaces at the moment, and I've paired it with just some really simple-ish studs, and that is basically all of the accessorizing that I'm doing. I'm not really going to add any more jewelry, any more pieces to this look. It's very simple, as I mentioned, and again, when it comes to denim, it's something that I really need to wear more regularly because I really like it. So when it comes to shoes, I'm going to pair it with the Kate mesh loafers that I'm basically surgically attached to. I love these loafers because they are super flattering on the feet and also perfect for this kind of like warmer spring weather. So this is what I'm going to pair this shirt and jean with. When it comes to the bag choice, I'm also going to go for Kate, and it's this Kate mesh bag that I've had for quite some time. I have never really craved buying a mesh bag, and when I saw this one, it was the first time I had seen a mesh bag that was done to my particular style and taste. It is, I think, so incredibly gorgeous and elegant, works as a over-the-shoulder bag like this, but also works as a top handle tote, which is my favorite way of actually holding bags. So this is perfect for the spring and my bag of choice. In case you're wondering, I also have a makeup bag in here, or just a case in here, where you can put things that you don't want to have on show, like your phone, like your wallet, and things of that nature. And that, guys, is basically the look for today.